other stories are echegu na make sure say me ba me de ho intremu, that is the in-depth analysis about this particular stories and meeting media to dwade ama no meeting me de ho intremu etimi e de amount it is say baby a obi a utimi bia no making sure say obetimi a subscribe e Tofiakwa TV on YouTube, also Time TV on YouTube and also on Facebook. Na making sure say bibia betimi akoye e de amame na bibia akoye me pa cho o subscribe ya, like it, share na comment it na sanso from so 3 things at a time na share ma afofro enso entimi ehu bi na bibia entimi nkoye we a political hot show and metimi e de ebro me di brother J the Maestro and the obet na fidi ni no pian ya made ato so ama se na be yabenya videos and picture dia hwe na dwumedi netimi akoyi e de amaye no e ya brand pa ya success on a special producer or producer me e wo afidiem hanom chese ye is a cry you ready that want to read I know thing so a political hot show and I'm the ebro me pacho makacho subscribe mame na be bia intimi nkoyi enra me di nkomo kakra e wo hanom. Yes, me didn't come e wa hanom me didn't come me kan MPP for asem kakra ko kan NDC for asem kakra san so the nsem bi etu dwa won contempo phobia supposedly omko dampe dead body in the sea ya kwachi omo no me didn't come kakra e wa hanom but then was me to so what I say because a lot of issues and also within the NPP as a political party and also the NDC and so in sem kakra ewo honoma ewo say yidi nkomo. But then we are going to look into the NPP who deserves to win the presidential race in January 2026, and also I'll go to NDC and then we'll check the number of people are almost supposed to say after 4 years era John Dramani Mahama his second coming a bit in 2028 now as the NPP prepare for January 2026 the NDC also wants to prepare. Yes, the NDC, that's the National Democratic Congress, wants to also prepare for their main national congress on metimi e dia elected omo flag bearership and also presidential race. Na bibia etimi akoyi dia ma the NDC as a political party because currently as we speak although say official communication and by per the constitution and what we are using the constitution for per the 1992 constitution and what it entails when it comes to the number of years a president must be in his or her office is maximum of 4 years. So irrespective say you John Dramani Mahama from 2012 to 2016 wetimi edi akunyeri bi da na wasanso ababaka esanso range from 2024 to 2028 I think say that will be the moment of time and also be in the second spell. So the second term of Yura John Dramani Mahama ABC in 2028. The NDC from 2028 Econo one the best standard for that particular election Ediama the National Democratic Congress. Emre and Krabia edebetimi atre ede amaya but for now no yeba be di djumedi ne kama na bibia etimi akoye enra medi nkomo bi kireo eka kireo say when it comes to the NPP political party there is a section of factions within the NPP as a political party. And we didn't come on a can say me brother say Brian a champion ewo ne camp, that's the faction ewo honum. Then you also talk about your Honorable Kennedy a Japan are also so ewo ne faction currently as we speak ewo a honum. Then also you talk about Obiti say Yura or Compreko Japan yes makana semo hanum and other people are almost also ewo honum. But the situation of the matter is that some didn't come about a certain factions or more honum, and I'm going to give you a good start about these people are almost a hope say they can easily come into the competition of this political race in the NPP. And then remember it's maybe to tell for an hour and then we move on. What I say because a young come and I will say so we are going to move it. We are going to move it and we're going to do it and we are going to have a strategic analysis about these presidential candidates, their impact in Ghana. What I said, their impact that they've had in our country called Ghana since 1992 that they started their political ambition. I'm not saying say these contestants or more political ambition or more shasier. That was maybe 1992. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. Almost shall say big crumple, almost shall say since 1980s, and almost on political ambition. I say, but I'm trying to say since a more etimere brand day, the NPP that was called the PNP to NPPR, ever and as more contested in 1992 election. No, I'm going to talk about the impacts of these candidates in NPPR since 1992. Etimiabuama political party no etimagina currently as we speak. Etimedi in Komo kakra ediama yankase yango. So for now, this is your show and yeba di Komo. But Canada Japan edidi Komo kakra na Komo na Kennedy edidi no makacho say currently no so we check the contestants of the NPPR. Brandy Champon wo honum. Apart from Brian Champo ono no ewo honom no ubenya obi te se Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ono so sebi ono so ewo honom. Apart from Dr. Mahmoud Baumia no ubenya Professor Yao Edichum ono so ewo honom bi. Yes, ono so ebe contest bi. No nya kwabna Japan ono so ye den ono so eka ho. Na other people also ebe contest but o kan sankrofo we yina boma obi a anase nipa mienu bi a misusu say the competition, you know, will be closer. A bit to me, I generate a lot of heat, you know. It's between Kennedy Ohene Japan and then Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Kennedy Japan and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Sandy party through me anyway within the NPP political party. And a bit to me, I generated that kind of thing, no. At the NPP. And now, we didn't come over, I catch her say. So we check NPPR. Enra omu biye omu prono toho emma most of these contestants ebe peke omu nomination forms ewo the party headquarters. Yera kwabna Japan edikan akopeke the nomination forms ewo the NPP headquarters. Enra na ewo se Brian Champon so akopeke ne de enra ewo se ohene Kennedy ohene Japan mo kopeke omu de na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia emonso ekopeke omudie na enra ohwe sebi nipa na ewo NPP headquarters hona mepacho na anodin. The NPP supporters no assures they still have the political parties in their heart, and omubeye bibia say in 2028 they will bring the political party back to power. That is what the NPP supporters currently, as we speak, that is what they want to do. Na o cheki nyama e so enra na when Kennedy Ohene Japan was going on to pick his nomination forms no enra me show videos bi wa catch us say a lot of people pick in share Kennedy Ohene Japan because on also want the supporters are sabi audio mudi juma na o cheki the supporters of Kennedy Ohene Japan no one cheki the social media of NPP. Yes, the New Patriotic Party. Omo main social media with Facebook. Omo mainstream at the time na Kennedy Ohene Japan ekwa picking nomination forms or the NPP headquarters. Enuti enoma amanfo bebre no speculate say Kennedy Ohene Japan picking nomination forms Bibianka say ni won be show their mom, but then bloggers and other people no, they were showing videos of it, they were showing a lot of things and thing. Emma Manfon so who say this is what the NPP people are doing. Very good. It's here that's a video net that's no. This was the time and Kennedy Ohene Japan ekwa picking nomination forms. A lot of people were there. But Enra Asimbisi, I have sat here to preach unity among the NPP as a political party. Se makacho se prayer hono se okabomwa emu ba uyini mako a ebebu NPP as a political party no a unit na unit na omo eye no nyina na ama party no enya fapem papa no eye inkabomu a atena honom since 1992 eno me di nkomo kacho se wo check NPP omo tradition ni omo identity a the tradition and the doctrine of the New Patriotic Party, dictate within all sector of forms in the ethnic groups that we have in our country. We have the Dankwa, we have the Dombo, and we have the Buzia tradition. This tradition cut across the length and breadth of this particular country. So the Buzia tradition is in the southern part. Also, parts, western part and other parts of our country, dictate the Busia tradition. The Dombo tradition also dictates the northern sector of our country. And the Dankwa typical tradition also dictates the southern part, especially with the Ashantis, the eastern, that's the Achims, the Krapim, and the other people are almost away Kuruma. So it tells you, say, MPP FAPIM, the rebranding of the New Patriotic Party, the FAPIM, na this kind of tradition, so it almost come boom in a 2000, omutimi edeba power, which was led by His Excellency John Dachikum Kufuor, who did that particular job for the NPP in 2000. Not too waste about that. Now, the entire me kasa in same way ni na ya baako. Yes, say adia obeye dia ma nifa no. Yes, adia na asan so fama benkum. Se wo ye papa bia na so wo tu anomon bi e dia ma nifa. Yes, adia na so no sa fama benkum. Enkoye fama nifa e ma benkum ere enho. Na onka asem bi emfa nhye ne mu se de oyama nifa no wanya ma onu benkum se ba ne sa ne dia sabi yana enkoye dentia me kasa ne say currently as you speak and no as ko check NPP or more Facebook page, that's the new patriotic party. They were streaming Baumia program at the time when Baumia ko picking nomination forms, no more streaming or social media. But I'm here to say, did the NPP streamed Brian Champon when he was going to pick his nomination forms? Did the NPP stream Kennedy Ohene Japan when he was going to pick his nomination forms? No. Did the NPP stream Kwabena Japan when he was going to pick his nomination forms? No. So the moment that you create that kind of tension, and some of the people within the NPP, especially with the delegates, the grassroots people within the political party, have a particular notion in mind. Say the NPP, the people in the NPP, incrophobia, favoritism within the political party. And say they are trying to do certain things to favor a particular person within the political party. When it becomes like that, the other opponents also find it very bitter within themselves. Maybe more grievances. But currently now competition I keenly contested now air cost no be the campaign be a nipa on can fan chero and as on man bonte and grant interviews and can insane be home. But after say to presidential candidates candidates in the way say this person no intimian winia e ho na obekwa bonte akos peel out the grievances to the general public. When it becomes like that, party emuchiche. So they be a metina no man because MPP in Tokwana course within the political party they should put a stop to it. The only thing the Betimabua NPP is unity. If NPP wants to fight and fight very well, the NPP should pull themselves together as a unified unit and making sure say our family Ebetimi are solid for them to contest against the National Democratic Congress. Because currently that we are speaking Ashanti region now the strongest hold within the NPP Charlie. So we checking Yamana Ashanti regional minister Wokrum Hanom na. Currently, he is trying as much as possible to make the NDC look attractive, look lucrative to the youth within the Ashanti region. Look at the job that he is doing. Because or a social media person, he is a social media person, but then even when it comes to groundwork, policies, projects, programs or they go within the Ashanti region, people have fallen in love with Dr. Frank Amwako. So definitely, with stronghold, they are doing certain things in it. They want to do possible. Say majority of these youth, will come to the other side of your rival political party. It's the MP before bet now. Now said this presidential race is cause a lot of chaos. It be cause a lot of disturbances. It be cause a lot of tension within the political party. It's a one kasa. They be a metina me can be. Send your money cause we MPP. So man here, there are two more within 2024 So man here solve problems. Now so man come one boom. Now some penifoni be ye contestants ni be jebi ewo mu a. And that's the treaty will be fair on the ground sir. Moto presidential race ni in 2026 sir. Charlie. A man for the Bible and tell me can't send for political party. No, that is not what we want it to be. That is not what we want it to be. NPP as a political party should sit up. Because I'm told say when they realized it was a mistake, people were complaining. Say when Kennedy Japan before the nomination for Usman Fa, but then about Umia Diam there's certain favoritism here. I say what the some people were crying out loud over that. Or streaming or streaming live on Facebook and also on YouTube. It wasn't fair. So what chema the grassroots in the Bekasa. Some more the grassroots within the political party no ebe share mu grievances. Some moon treaty Kennedy Japan ye, moon treaty Brene Champon ye, moon treaty Kwame Japan ye. Then definitely some moon treaty Dr. Yawedi Chum ye. Then that means allegedly there might be some sort of things be of course within the political party per the groundwork and per what is going on. No, people wants to do things to favor Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, which is not that. Now, let me give you one particular instant. NPP rebranded in 1992. Mr. Edubuain contested against Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. So we will check the numbers. Mr. Edubuain Enyai as against Flight Lieutenant. It was very, very, very low. So here Jerry John Rawlings at that time, he had become a military leader within our country since 1979 up to the year 1992 and 1993, 7 January, when we did our constitution, when the constitution was drafted and when the constitution was finalized in 1992. 1993, 7 January, yes, went in. Good decision about that. Say, oh, check the numbers, Edubuain Enyaye as compared to Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, it was very low. So what it means, they say, since it was very low, no, Jerry John Rawlings, every year about one in 1992. When it comes to parliamentary things, no, Jerry Edubuain tried to come out easy at that time, say there has been some manipulations, there has been some kind of skepticism within the parliamentary resource and even the presidential resource. It's no on J parliamentary resource need to answer on NPP. Libya and standing with the parliamentary candidate. That was the first time we had a uniform parliament. A uniform parliament in the sense that our country parliament was not only for, and I said was secured by the NDC and other political parties. But NPP for me uncle because of the decision that Edubuain took in 1992. Fast forward in 1996. You're right, Jonathan Kufobe Fakunyano for the NPP. He stood for 1996. He came close. So we'll check the percentage Edubuain Enyai in 1992. He got about 37% or so. But when Jonathan Kufobe took over in 1996, he got close to about over 40%. He was in the ranges of 40%. And he did well. It will not be paid a percentage when it comes to presidential race against the side of Jerry John Rawlings. But because the Senate was standing down for the first time in 1996, now all coming back in 2019, Jonathan Kufobe at that time won it hands down. Yes. People are finding it very difficult to understand me that this is what I want to say. Jonathan Kufobe in 1996 or standing Olusu against Rawlings. In 2000, Rawlings ain't me anko because per the constitution. Se utime etna konya so 8 years wo die wie bibie ni wa betima ye biem e wo so ofra konya no so enti 2000 election no Jerry John Rawlings enti me stand na embom no na badi echira oni ni win the election in 1996 Because in 1996, 1996 election, no, Yera Aka was the vice president of the Republic of Ghana. But because Yera Rawlings in term engine is Aka was the running mate for John Agyekum Kufuor in 1996. A certain president being a running mate for an opposition in 1996. And then Yera Rawlings Echusu John Evans Fifi Atamels as his running mate going on in the election in 1996, and they won. And Yera John Evans Fifi Atamels became the vice president for 4 years, from 96 to 2000. Now, Kufuor standing for 96. Or call for 2000 no was where we need. So 2 times, first time when we need, but for the second time, Owiniye, he won it against the new face of NDC. And who was the new face of the NDC at that time? It was Yera John Evans Fifi Atamels. A common in the meeting, a more thing, a deep in some deep on Suna Mebekawa. Yera John Agyekum Kufuor won it. Because for the second time, in terms of popularity, he was there. In terms of message, agenda, what torn on the Amagana for in 1996 was also torn in 2000 election. So people recognize the kind of things that they were John Agyekum Kufuor area within 2000 election. But Yera Fifi Atamels, 2000 election, after Fifi Atamels ebe turn the message, I turn on the grounds for people to even see so metima to abandon the amana. So when you check the election in 2000, it was quite clear. Say John Agyekum Kufuor would have won the election easily, going on into the 2000 election. Call runoff, but still Kufuor won the election. So 2 times Owiniye. Yan check Yera Nanado Dankwa Kufuor. Yera Nanado Eshansia contested in the primaries of the NPP since 1996. In fact, when Nanado Dankwa Kufuor had the ambition to lead the NPP as a political party, it was since 1996. So in the parliamentary in the primaries, the presidential primaries, he contested with John Agyekum Kufuor within the NPP, and Kufuor won. 2000, he contested and he won. And then in 2008, he contested again. It wasn't a turn home. So the grassroots and the people within the NPP political party knew very well of the ambition of Nanado Dankwa Kufuor. And the NPP people knew very well, say, when it comes to the aftermath of John Agyekum Kufuor, the next person to lead the NPP will be Nanado Dankwa Kufuor. So it was secured. As in 2008, in Africa, Dambi Pese Okosoma, the Alan Martin be banned or so stop here. Just like what happened last year within the NPP. It's not a turn within the grassroots. But on standing 2008 election, he lost the election in a runoff. 2012, he lost. Yeah, the Assembly called Supreme Court. But 2016, he won it because of, say, since 2008, 2012, or the days number of years, Amagana for Inya, Nemuji say at least, were giving him the nod, he can easily become the president of a Republic of Ghana. Osha NPP political party name currently as we speak. Yemfa impenifobin tuns and yeso. And yes, me bantem asem and asem ba party ni muja obi asem. We are not here to talk about the longevity of someone within the political party. So we take Kennedy Ohene Japona. When you are talking about some of the top financiers of the political party, you will mention Kennedy Ohene Japan. The top financiers within the NPP since 1992, you will mention Kennedy Ohene Japan. Brene Champon is also part of the top financiers within the NPP as a political party. It's a mummy when it comes in Crawford Musika, Edeboa, Emma MPP, among your commono, F4 or Montuma Padifra during the election and even during the sustainability of the NPP. As Crawford, So not too waste about that. But what I'm trying to say is say, we are talking about the longevity of these two people. Senke ye kind of sad was saying they are the Canada in Japan. Yes. Because we're all part in the watch so much. We're devoting the time at check. We're sacrificing the commitment level for the party, it's very high. And he has been doing well for the party. But we are talking about the face of the NPP, the integrity of the NPP as a political party, and even someone who has the popularity base within the people of Ghana. And don't check these candidates now. Nipa wa turn on that ama Ghana for nye nemujidie. Nipa wa turn on that what stand there contested within the election, the general election that has been held in Ghana, Dano, is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And per the history within the NPP, there is no bit Makachem said in the history of the NPP, a first time at 80 winning election. So me and Crofoni in 2024, I was finding it very difficult to believe the NPP breaking the 8th chain. No. Because per the history, go for by the first time or losing, the second time or winning here. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, when he or Yen so win the presidential race, he can easily win the 2028 election for the second time. And Obetima equal the record of Era John Ajokum Kofo. The second president of NPP, no, he was able to contest for 3 times and Sana Owini 2008, 2012, and 2016. The 3rd time that he contested Owini here. And 2020 or contest or sounds winning here. So what I'm trying to say is that currently within the NPP as a political party, Nipa wa contested Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He has showed the grassroots say all those who contested for the NPP, no, they lost abruptly. In Kuku na NPP 4D, you know, Charlie na no day. They've been see that in the history. Yes, 2016 per the percentage wise and per everything no. John Dramani Mahama elusu we cry. But I will check Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia percentage as compared to John Dramani Mahama in 2016. They have currently, as we speak, at the parliamentary grounds. It's so awful. It's so awful. I'm not someone party favorite. I don't belong to any political party. I vote based on ideas. I vote based on the economy. The also I'm devotee. I'm not speaking for someone. No. I'm just saying the fact. And the fact is fact. But when someone check it in Japan, currently as we speak, the polls are conducting now within the political party. No, Kennedy is actually, I mean, ahead. Abrandipa, I don't know. Enra Media General TV34 conducted a particular poll within their social media page. Enchebia Tofiakwa TV conducted poll between these 4 candidates: Dr. Brian Champon, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Kennedy of Japan, Kwabene Japan, and even Yao Educhum. Poll now more conducted and NPP4, sorry, the TV3 Media General for conducted on TV3 on social media page, you know. As at Enra, enumerate 10 p.m. Kennedy on Japan was leading the poll on social media. Yes. People are finding it very difficult to believe what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to say is say, as of Enra, the poll and everything that was being contested, Nanasini Omu organizer Ediama NPP. TV34 Edima NPP no. As at Enra 10 p.m. Na Kennedy or Hini e Japan lead the poll no. My producer Eddie Betoso amwahe. Because and then no Ejuma brand po bo we trade no den. He me ho cry dream. Oh my God. Yes. So Osha MPP currently as a speaker. Grassroots the Canadian in Japan. I ran the password they are to some patch more him I mean in common. Because all the toss na you didn't come on. Osha grassroots currently as a speaker. Almost the Canadian in Japan. Ose me say enyo obi asem na meka wa ha me amasem na meka I'm say where old one. Mami new one. Call media general one account no na people na for mami. Where old one and that's way old one. Mami new one. Mami new one. Mami new one. Call TV3 for account na mami new one. Na Indian common no. Mami new one. Na Indian common ye. Yes. Where old one na me de send when rano. Yes. Where old one no. Kennedy in Japan is currently leading. And see, already the grassroots. MPP for no pay Kennedy in Japan as empire ye. See, kasi ye BM. Na ya party faithfuls. The angel party faithfuls in the same crump of fan to a na see ye BM so obey MPP ni bia without your membership card. Brana beto aba. Majority of MPP members in our country will vote for Kennedy in Japan. I'm telling you. Makari said, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, upon all Libyan, he has led our leading party leader. He can easily win the election. I'm not saying it's going to be winning. He can win. But OPEC grassroots perform this presidential aspirant now. It is Kennedy in Japan. Menya agenda no, but he can't come Bawumia so big so. That's why you say me Kennedy me yama Kennedy me pacho. Me Kennedy as a I'm only telling you what is real on the ground. Yes, because Niamana air no within the NPP, no, fine. So certain things have been done in favor of one candidate, but the grassroots also in other way loves a particular candidate within the NPP as a political party. Producers also they are also Eddie Amame into yebedi the home komo na yahwe kakra ewa hanom. Yebedi the home komo na MVP. Kukrudu no what is so ishi. Oh my God. Now this is the poll. Kennedy in Japan. So we'll check the percentage of Onya Sisia Meno Kasiya is 25.1%. We are global and I for dear no. But with the global American ones, the global one no. But Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is leading. Another one also organizing the Dr. Kennedy Japan win and also only this one no. And one day TV 3-4 years no I think say and also no win. Oh dear mami nyana me famous is here. Yeah. Mami nyana me famous is here. Yeah. Now so we check poll that's now according to global analytics for no. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is leading currently as we speak in the grassroots no. So grassroots for no penance one person maneba power within the NPP. According to the global analytics no, the NPP as a political party no, they wants Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. According to them. Yeah. According to them. Yes, according to them. But according to the social media and I say TV3 Ghana. Maybe ma omu poor almost so conducting na enra na wetimi ehun say nsem na ye kan say be enye bosrem kan ensem na sometimes no MPP for ni sa amanyoko for no o ka o masem a ya na omunim say ebia say be ohun na tell bi na o ka o masem ama ensem na akwa bibia wo mamehwe na memfa ma osisia na bibia nkoyi because ene no me pese me di bibia ma omo na edi nkomo but o de yenkoso so someone check Dr. Brandy Champon on also juma wa dem NPP. He has been financing the NPP for quite long. But financing NPP for quite long. In fact, last year so open the number of buses and as a pickups or demand the NPP some final general election. It was about 70 pickups and a Dr. Brandy Champon at the man the NPP so omofanya campaign keke. Yeah. 70 pickups not the more. Apart from that, Omo conducted the parliamentary primaries at a C within the NPP last year. No, he was able to facilitate $500,000 or donated $500,000 to the NPP. So Omo facilitated for the parliamentary primaries at Ebekoso within the NPP. That was last year when they were in power. Safety what bawonum. That's Dr. Brandy Champon. Enti Abrantie for Dr. Brandy Champon to so ni enka no asem kakra. na echita for na yes ye kan we asem eja we asem wom mo fa nto so ne kan asem yeah or that's so mame yes or they are to so ne edim komo. So Dr. Bray Champo 70 pickups last year to support the general election, $500,000 to the parliamentary election, that's the primaries for the NPP last year, also for the NPP. Now Sanswa donated the number of t-shirts for the grassroots. That was 100,000 t-shirts for the grassroots. In terms of scholarships, in terms of Niema or Yedema, the party faithfuls, no. So because I can once or granted close to about 50 scholarships to the students and also to the party faithfuls children within the political party. And they didn't come on. They be cool me out there. NJB wa Abrante Anabeboa. Yes. So he was doing that for the party faithfuls. Now, yen checking Kobre Japan. Makare said at the time, Ira Kofo, a president, he was the spokesperson for President Kofo. So he has been with the party for long. 2008, party enya the longest, and I said the history say Nipa Bay 20 air contested for presidential race. Dr. Kwabene Japan was part of those people. Omomo contested panel, he was part. But when me and Winnie, it's grassroots for no. In Kwadana sebi mabemu no. Enye sebi ene Mr. Kwabene Japan eba NPP mu. Me pacho obe mu ache. Eti ya the necessary respect no mon fama no. Emamu nyini I mean totwene yes ma menka ne sa. Obey Mwache. Yes, Obey Mwache. So 2008 he was part. In fact, in 2012, he was the general secretary for the NPP. But just that, at the time I know a general secretary for the NPP, no, the chairman for the NPP at that time was Mr. Paul Afoko. Someone can say our story now. The story between Dr. Kwabene Japan, Mr. Kwabene Japan, and Paul Afoko. We don't know what happened. We don't know what happened to Paul Afoko and then Kwabene Japan, but they were suspended from the political party. It occurred off. And then he came back to support Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2016 election. Yeko 2016 election, 2015, 2016, and now he suspended or more. That was the time John Boy Mubabe rescued the NPP, brought the NPP back to power. So he has also paid his dues for the political party. But certain people have created some unnecessary image against Mr. Kwabene Japan. Say at the time, allegedly, na MPP go into the 2016 election, no. He wasn't in support for another Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Senkoma in free honoma and there is no way Senka NPP ebetimi ewini about one in 2016. So by hook or crook, they needed to get him out from the political party in 2015. But yeah, be tetesa in some now. Yeah, na minjin tum because I am not sure. Say a party national chairman will just say it upon himself, say or no as a political party, no, as or no as a national chairman for a political party, no, or more Emma. I mean, party no enkoso and as omutimi enwini omu general election. Yana menje sa anya manintum. So Dr. Kwabene Japan, he was just suspended from the party just like that. And the same NPP people as also creating unnecessary image, bad image ahead of Dr. Kwabene Japan. But he has come back in the last 2-3 years to redeem his image against all other factors that are also within the NPP. And I'm here to say, sir, NPP as a political party, this man will contest. We should not only consider Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or Hine Japan as one of, and I say, as a candidate to meet me, across a lot of things within the NPP. But I tip Dr. Kwabene Japan. So I'm supposed to within the NPP. Now abanipa menya poll no ewa hanom. Yes, menya poll no wa hanom. Now according to the media general, now they conducted a poll yesterday. Minim kwame faswa ubenya poll no ewa hanom. But this is the poll. Now the NPP flag bearership race. Who leads the NPP in 2028? Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia. Currently, as I'm speaking, over 20%. Ewo honum. Dr. Yao Osei Edichum. Ewo 5%. Ewo honum. Mr. Kwabena Ejapon. Ewo also 4%. Ewo honum. Charlie. It's a fancy one no DNA ewo to. Mr. Brian Champon. Yes, Brian Champon. Brian Champon. Ewo 15%. Kwabena Kennedy Ejapon. Sisi ameno ka say Kennedy Ejapon a trim. And na 57%. We be say God damn it. Oh my God. Around tell me the name no air man na it didn't come on. So Kennedy Japan is leading. So the party grassroots on social media, they are all supporting Kennedy Japan. They believe say at this particular moment in time, open someone who may lead the NPP to glory, the NPP into a victorious manner. It is Kennedy or Kennedy Japan. It's in seminar maker one. He is leading. Now, according to the US analytics, not the global analytics, but the US analytics, the poll that they conducted in our country, I'm talking about the NPP. And so say, Dr. Kennedy, and I say Mr. Kennedy or Hine Japan is also leading with 60% as compared to 40% of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Nancy also in chair. The political science department, LK UST, also conducted a poll. And the poll that they conducted within the NPP, Kennedy or Hine Japan was also leading 40% as compared to 35% of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Niyanka another media house, that's multimedia. Israel from also conducted their poll. And Honorable Kennedy Japan was also leading with 54% as compared to 41% of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. That makes the thing becomes very, 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 very difficult and very, very, very competitive between Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Mr. Ohene Ejapon. It's quiet unusual for this party. But in common, Mami Kancho say Brian Champon is trying to play mind games. But Kancho say, what picking on Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, saying say he's trying as much as possible, say Obetimi are eating up with the pressure and with the tension of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. You know, surrounding itself with those kind of trendings. Now with me they are penetrating within the NPP. And also what's also they are people or multi financing the NPP political party, you know, say it is not only about Canadian Japan, but when it comes to some people almost financing the political party, you know, Brian Champion, not Canadian Japan. It makes him popular by miming unpopular mind. It makes him popular. So that makes me think Brian Champion is also playing mind games, trying as much as possible to tap in, to gain recognition between Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and also Kennedy Japan. Hot race. Yes. Hot race. Hot race. In common and then there was saying me did in Komubi. Mr. Julius Debra has also started his campaign for the NDC. Yes, was started the campaign for the NDC. Julius Debra started the campaign for the NDC. What do we call that? Is Esiedun Ketia, the national chairman for the NDC, has also started his campaign. Haruna Idrusu as well share the campaign and say for the NDC. Haruna Idrusu the other day, but say Honorable Muntaka will be the running mate. So definitely that one too will be possible. So Muntaka wants to contest, Julius Debra wants to contest, and Mr. Siedun Ketia also wants to contest. So these three people, NDC in the next future. So the person ananka or no betima contest or betima create something for NDC was Dr. Maneboama, the former defense minister Enche Biano or Timikonya plane crash. No? Yes. He was in the news. He was in the news. May he so rest in peace. Now maybe one Monday I'll go into the NDC. I'll go into the NDC because in the history of the NDC, this is the competitive history. As this is the competitive competition for the presidential race within the NDC as a political party. It means that. So here John Dramani Mahama, anchor for the third term. But with the constitution that I have, with the constitution that we are all following within our country, no, the mandatory number of years for a president is 4 years. Yes, as a president, you are mandated for only 4 good years, not 12 years. 4 years first term, 4 years second term, 8 years. No one baby. So, Sebibia and Chingia answer sign. Here John Dramani Mahama 2028 election, and you're on the best and NDC. These 3 people na mabomu dino. Or moteteho. They will definitely contest. Mr. Komnado 4 will also contest. Yes, Manka Komnado 4 din. Dr. Komnado 4, the former finance minister, he will also contest for the NDC. Inti in Komono Eguso Ekoso, and then we'll try as much as possible to make sure say bit with the so Nyambo Monday I'll come make sure say he be dim komo na bibia etimi akoyi e the amount. So the Monday they make me room with the NDC. So around the bar yefa show ni see and a show na there what I say yes say odi adwen there chia obehwe esio fra what I say aha and I mean emrebe ma me kwan na me dey say but me ka cho say me pa cho tem bia be ba so bia no make sure so bit ma share e dey ama me ya na share no or from make sure to be share the amount no comment no like it the amount na bibia etimi akoyi na ko YouTuber or the subscribe for me na share na bibia enkoyi na yensimi di dwumadi ne kama na bibia etimi enkoyi. So I had a political hot show, but Monday is going to be a brand new show called The Point when me hit it point by point. Why that's me can't say no put me sibre na me see at the amount. It's Java Monday is going to be called The Point, not political hosting show, and then we'll try as much as possible. Say, Bibia Betimakoye at the amount wow hemi anywhere will team. So for now, I brand the success. A special producer, a producer show, no making sure so the videos and everything better to so come on. At the Amayin, me and me did you media when Chiamino, me ding at the big brother J, the Maestro. About 3:30, Chiame, Ewo Fache TV. Fache Sports. Ni kama Makramo.